Hi friends, myself Sanath Kumar. Today we are discussing about IoT based disaster management. Introduction to disaster management. Disaster management involves the organization and coordination of resources and responsibilities to deal with all aspects of emergencies from preparedness and response to recovery and mitigation. Importance of disaster management. Timely and effective disaster management can save lives, reduce damage to property and infrastructure, and facilitate swift recovery. Inadequate disaster management can lead to loss of life, prolonged suffering, and economic setbacks. Key components of disaster management. Preparedness. Preparing for potential disaster through planning, training, and resources allocation. Response. Immediate actions taken to address the emergency and minimize its impact. Recovery. Efforts to restore normalcy and build communities following a disaster. Mitigation. Measures taken to reduce the likelihood and severity of future disasters. These are about the introduction to disaster management. Next, coming back to role of IoT in disaster management. Uh, IoT Internet of Things, nothing but it refers to a network of interconnected devices that collects and exchange data via the internet, enabling real-time monitoring and control. Enhancing disaster response. IoT sensors can provide early warning alerts for natural disasters such as earthquakes, floods, and wildfires. Real time data collection from IoT devices enables rapid assessments of the situation, facilitating informed decision making by response teams, improving situation awareness. IoT devices deployed in disaster prone areas can gather valuable environmental data, temperature, humidity, air quality to assess the extent of damage and potential risks. Remote monitoring through IoT enables continuous surveillance of the affected areas in hazardous conditions, strengthening coordination and communication. IoT enabled communication networks facilitate seamless communication among response teams, government agencies, and affected communities. Coordination of resources and deployment of aid can be optimized based on real time data insights provided by IoT systems. Next, going to benefits of IoT disaster management. Improved situational awareness. In this, IoT sensor provide real-time data on environmental conditions, infrastructure status, and population movements, enhancing situations awareness for decision makers. Faster response times. Rapid data collection and analysis enabled by IoT technologies allow for quicker assessment of the situation and prompt deployment of response resources. Enhanced coordination among response teams. IoT communication networks facilitate seamless coordination and information sharing among response teams, improving overall response efficiency. In minimization of damage and casualties. Early warning system based on IoT data help mitigate the impact of disaster by enabling timely evacuations and preventive measures, reducing the casualties and property damage. Case studies and future directions. Showcase of real world examples where IoT can be utilized in disaster management. Example: earthquakes, early warning system, flood monitoring, etc. Potential future development in IoT for disaster management integration with AI for predictive analytics, expansion of IoT networks for borders coverage. This structure should provide a concise yet informative overview of IoT disaster management in just 5. Potential future developments in IoT for disaster management integration with AI for predictive analytics, expansion of IoT networks for disaster management. These are about the IoT based disaster management. Thank you.